In a slight change of pace, today's video will be discussing Mandy, a 2018 film directed by Panos Cosmatos that for a number of reasons deserves to become a classic of its genre in future years. This horror focuses on the titular Mandy's kidnap and murder at the hands of violent cult members and animalistic bikers, causing her lumberjack live-in lover to seek revenge. The role of her lover is not occupied by Barry Manilow, it is instead given to Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage in a horror film? That's always worked before, right? Oh god, I can't even joke about that. Now I feel filthy. Surprisingly, placing Cage in a lead role complements the gravitas of the events perfectly. He shows himself able to casually transition between understandably troubled to boisterously emotional to believably crazed on one occasion, all within the space of the same scene, making this his best work since Wicker Man. Oh god, I did it again, what is wrong with me? The standard revenge-seeking plot sounds basic and even derivative, but where the film triumphs is in its atypical presentation of this typical formula. The film is rife with psychedelic, symbolic imagery, so rarely found in a film of this nature, as well as a sparingly used implication of deep character or supernatural elements that add a sense of intrigue, while avoiding unnecessary over-explanation that would only hinder the flow of the film. The narrative would be fully understandable without analysis of these flavourings, but the fact analysis is possible adds a sense of complexity to this vengeful, ultra-violent display. Mandy is a testament to flavoured simplicity, a phrase I'd like to think I've coined but feel like I probably haven't, that wisely showcases the filmmaker's influence and individuality with an equal sense of priority. In cases such as this where two conflicting principles are being shown at once, using a basic plot with hidden depth is a wise decision, because it can clarify the creative team's vision. Oh, that rhymed. It wasn't meant to. The film earns an 8 out of 10 because for all its strengths, it is not flawless. My only real issue was the pace of the first act. The film, understandably, decides to patiently develop the lives of his main characters before the chaos begins. But I feel like that technique is overused in this case, and all the benefits associated with this approach could have been achieved in much less time than the film used. This idea is unsurprisingly common in horror films because of the way it builds tension. But to my mind, others have used it to create a much more satisfying end result. A shining example of this is The Wicker Man, not the Nicolas Cage version, the original one from the 70s, which I might actually make a video about one day. Anyway, not the point. But returning to Mandy, which offers an extremely unique, semi-exaggerated sense of style, surprising bursts of sparingly used humour, a constant sense of intensity, an amazingly chosen soundtrack, and sustained emotional involvement are among the reasons this deserves to become a future classic in the world of horror. I highly recommend this film to anyone with a tolerance for violence and a casual appreciation of the genre. Thanks for watching my short spoiler-free review on Mandy, and if I don't see you in the next video, it's not like I'm actually gonna know, so do what you want. I actually got this in a charity shop not far from me for £1. I saw it and I was like, this can't be the one that's only just come out, can it? And it was. So if you live nearish me and you can't find her in a charity shop, then yeah, sorry about that. It costs a lot more otherwise.